Hello, and welcome to English and Immigration, your source of information about Canada. On this channel, we discuss the realities of life in Canada, what life here is really like, and how to successfully adapt to it. Now, the topic of today's video is vitamin D deficiency in Canada. And unfortunately, 60 to 70% of all Canadians are vitamin D deficient, especially in winter. As you probably already know, winter in Canada is a long season, and winter means no sun, and no sun means vitamin D deficiency. So, how do you know that you may be vitamin D deficient? It's actually very easy to know. If you have any of these symptoms and you're living in Canada, you're feeling tired, fatigued. In the morning, you can hardly get out of bed. You're tired throughout the day. That may be vitamin D deficiency. If you're feeling depressed, and in Canada, you're going to hear things like SAD, seasonal affective disorder. It's the winter blues, they call it. Well, it's not the winter blues, and it's not a disorder. It's a vitamin D. It's because in winter we don't have sun. So another way of knowing that you are vitamin D deficient is if you are often getting sick. You get colds, you get flu, your immune system is done. And vitamin D supports your immune system. It makes it stronger. So if you're getting colds, if you're getting sick, it's your vitamin D deficiency. Another symptom is pain. If you're experiencing muscle pain, bone pain, pain everywhere, vitamin D deficiency is a cause, the possible cause of this. And finally, number 5 here, high blood pressure. If that's one of your symptoms in combination with the others, the best thing you can do is to actually get tested and know for sure that you're vitamin D deficient. Maybe you're one of those 60 to 70%, as 2/3 of all Canadian population are vitamin D deficient. Now, vitamin D is not actually a vitamin. It's a hormone precursor. What this means is it's really important. So you want to stay healthy in Canada. You want your family to stay healthy. And vitamin D is a big problem in Canada. Now, there are groups of people who are especially at risk. And those groups are, number 1, are people with darker skin. So if you have darker skin, you are at risk. If you are a person who works at night, if you're a night shift worker, you are at risk whether it's winter or summer because you're not getting vitamin D. A lot of immigrants pick up jobs that are survival jobs. For example, they become security guards and they work at night. This is your path to vitamin D deficiency. People who are obese are also at the risk of vitamin D deficiency. Who are older, also at risk because vitamin D production decreases with age. And finally, people who are taking certain types of medications like steroids, laxatives, or blood pressure lowering medications are also at risk. Now, the question of how much vitamin D do I need? How much is too much? Well, if you go out in the sun in summertime and you stay for 1 hour, you're getting anywhere between 10 to 30, 35,000 international units of vitamin D. Think about it, 35,000 in a very short period of time. So how much vitamin D do you need? At least 10,000. If it's winter time, if you're living in Canada, there's no sun, what you need to do is to supplement. And when you're supplementing, by the way, get a liquid vitamin D, not in pill form, because pills, they come in and they come out. Sometimes they don't get absorbed. You need liquid. And another thing is, a lot of people would say, well, I am taking a supplement, a multivitamin. Unfortunately, multivitamins have very, very little vitamin D in them. Here I have the super multi, everything's included. So I'm looking at it for vitamin D, and what I'm finding is 400 international units in this multivitamin. 400, you need at least 10,000. Some people say, well, I would get my vitamin D from food. Can I? Yes, you can. But be careful with something. In Canada, you will notice that when you buy, for example, milk, and on the package it says they're vitamin D fortified. Oh, you think, wow, that's great. I'm getting my vitamin D from milk. Well, you would have to drink 40 glasses of that milk in order to get your vitamin D. So there's very little vitamin D in fortified products. There is a way to get vitamin D from food, and that's if you eat fatty fish. If you eat mackerel, sardines, salmon, but you'd have to eat them every day. So it's tricky to get vitamin D from food in winter. Summer, not a problem. 20 minutes to 1 hour outside, you got your dose, you're good. Winter, and in Canada, winter 6 months, that's the problem. But some people don't even get vitamin D in summer. How is that possible? Unfortunately, there's a lot of advertisement, there's a lot of push from pharmaceutical companies, from companies that make sunblocks and sunscreens. And they will tell you, use the sunscreen to protect yourself. Unfortunately, all those sunscreens that are commercially available easily in any shop or drug market, any store, they are filled with chemicals. And those chemicals get absorbed through your skin and into your body. Actually, those sunscreens, because they're filled with chemicals, they can help you have cancer. That's the sad truth. But another sad truth is that by putting on those sunscreens, you're blocking your vitamin D, and then you have a double problem. Now, if you still want to use sunscreen, there are safe sunscreens. You can get mineral sunscreen. Mineral sunscreen actually creates a physical barrier on the top of your skin. It doesn't go inside like chemicals do. So it creates a physical barrier. If you say you got your 20 minutes, 1 hour sun, you don't want to get more, but you want to enjoy the beach, you don't want to wear long sleeve clothes on the beach, get mineral sunscreen and you're safe, and your family is safe. So I hope you find that this information is useful. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.